Just done some work to this top yoke here. I had this mounting plate here for so you can fit both speedo and tachometer, and the only problem was, obviously this is a B31, which is slightly different to the Goldstar one, which is what this is meant for. These, see these two fixings here, threaded holes, these were actually raised to the height of that there. I don't know if you can see, that is a bit higher, and yeah, so they were higher than the top of these, so when you put this plate on here it was sort of sitting up there, yeah, so it wouldn't tighten down properly. So I just popped this in the mill and just took these down so they're flat, or the same level as the tops of these parts here. So now this will fit on there nice and flat, like that, as it should. And this part here is still raised, doesn't matter because there was a cutout for that there, so I can now get on and fit that part. Yeah, just got to find some bolts to go in there, that's all. So that'll be another little bit done. Oh, and I've also mounted the front mudguard, see there, which is just an aluminium one. Just polished it up a little bit. Got the chrome stays on there. Yeah, chrome ones are quite expensive, so I think once that's polished that looks almost as good as chrome anyway, and obviously a lot lighter. Yeah, so I also fitted the brake cable, front brake cable and lever, and the throttle. This is the brake fulcrum pin fixing, whatever you like to call it. It's now mounted in the hole that I made in the frame and sleeved, but there is a slight problem. Take this off. This is the brake lever, which is meant to go on there. These are both pattern parts, although I've got a feeling this is made from the original casting because it's got the casting numbers on there. But won't go on. So, a couple of options. You've got to make that hole bigger, or reduce the outside diameter on that. And I think it's going to be easier to reduce the outside diameter. So another little job for the lathe. Give that a measure and see how much I need to take off this. So I'll have to remove that from the frame again and get it in the lathe. I'll just measure this with the calipers. I think that'll be close enough, because I do need a little bit of play anyway. So what we got there? I'll get in shot. So we're looking 18.88, 18.8889. And what is this measure? 19.08, 18.88, so doesn't need a lot. Right, how true this is going to be. What we'll do is set the stop up as well. Sure we don't go too far. There's a little bit of a radius there which I want to keep. So we say set that stop about there. Okay. See how true this is. A little bit out. I don't know if I get that any better than that. Bit high there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to improve on that. Just gonna have to go with it. 18.91. Just give it a little bit. $18.89, which is probably going to be a bit tight. Oh, actually, no, that's about there. Yep, lovely. Right, I'll just give that a little bit of a. I was going to say I'd give it a bit of a deburr, but actually that's feeling quite good. So it's just a shave off there. Unfortunately, no taking the there is zinc plating, whatever it is, cadmium on there off this surface, but it's going to be greased, so shouldn't really make any difference. We'll just give that a little bit of a polish with some, if I can find some, Scotch Brite. Right, so there we are. Not taken down a bit. Like with all pattern parts, they never seem to be quite the right size. I think I even had to get a die on these threads because the nut wouldn't go on. Thread hadn't been cut deep enough. Right, so back we should go. Spring washer. Nut. Right, there we go. So, a bit of grease somewhere. There's the grease. It's probably going to have to come off there again at some point anyway, but no. Just protect that machine surface because there's no coat mark there. Just there like that. make sure it's going to move freely that way. Yeah, oh, that's lovely. Yeah, spot on. Now I'm guessing there should be some kind of stop somewhere for this. So I have to look at the parts book. Yeah, and that is the original one. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's the original long one, which fitted in there on the spline shaft. And this one is for use with a QD hub, which I'm now in the process of getting the bits together for that. It's either that or find some way of using the original link, making some sort of linkage up, but that is so close to there, I'm not sure that's going to be possible anyway to do that. At least that is fitting on there now. Headlight is now fitted on the headlight bracket. It's the Clubman style, not gunman style. And yeah, start to get some of the stuff on the handlebars. A little bit crowded this side. So I don't know whether I might move the advanced retard onto the other side. Just going to have to see how it goes. Got the advanced retard there, got the decompressor under there, obviously clutch lever, and I've just fitted the switch, light switch and horn button. So it's all a little bit crowded that side. Not quite sure about that. Whether, the only trouble is this lever has the cable feed over this side, whereas you really want it like that one, unless it goes on upside down. Yeah, I have to think about that. Yeah, just got to run these. Run this cable back. I did rewire this cable here because it's quite a heavy wire that was on there originally. Just put some slightly thinner wire on there. I think it was actually household wire by the looks of it. It was a blue, brown and green yellow, which I think is probably what this is in there. Blue, brown, I think that's probably mains wiring, but that will do for now. Might do a full rewire in the winter. I want to get this up and running first, try and get some use out of it during the summer. Oh, excuse me, still got a bit of a cough. Yeah, oh, got the oil tank back on and connected. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for got the carburetor here. Just give that a little bit of a clean up. Just waiting for a gasket set, and I can get that back together, get the fid